Alright. Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh. And yeah, we're back again with some more Scurvy Loper. Oh, 8% condition is not a good number. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so, well, I left off the last stream. We were in Scruffy's cave in Desolation Point, and I was joking about it, but I ended up getting into hand-to-hand combat with Scruffy, and I won. But I am not out. Anyway, we'll see if I actually won that confrontation because I've got a lot of recovery to do. So let's get right into it. Hopefully, I'm not too close to the fire. I would hate to accidentally fall in there because that would probably kill me. Almost certainly. Yep. Okay. Might have to turn my headset down. I was playing some GTA 5 and I always turn my headset up for that, so just gonna do
barely walk with this much gear.
a little bit more water. So I think I'm gonna be living in this cave for a bit. Actually might drop a few things. That's right, my gloves got ruined. My pants. Oh, my poor pants. Well, that's why the bad ones are on the outside. Alright, I was going to leave a few of these items behind, but I'm just going to go to the cave entrance and drop off some of this meat. Oh, that's right, I got to get the guts off of this wolf as well. Well, I'd like to. I don't think I'll be dragging the guts with me anywhere, but like they'll end up staying in this cave, and that's fine. Like the wolf pelt, the deer hide, I'll likely end up coming back to Desolation Point at a later time if I'm able to recover to collect all these things, because the whole point was to drop the hammer off at the Viking so I could forge a second time. I found the hacksaw, and that was in Coastal Highway, and I went through most of Coastal Highway without looting very much. I did get some stuff going on, like I went to the Quonset and I did hit a couple of spots. Oh, and look, I got even more things out here. Let me just... I'm going to avoid the wolf meat for now because there is deer meat, I think. Let me see, how much... Alright, how much are these? 805 calories, so... I'll eat one. So I think I can eat the whole thing. Yes, good. There's some parasite risk, but that's fine. There's some cured gut hammer, all that goodies. Yeah, I've got a bedroll because I found that in... Where did I find that? I think it was Mystery Lake. I'll have to go back and look. I don't even recall where I spawned. I think I spawned in Pleasant Valley. That's right, because I got frostbite day one. And that was not great, but it's a thing that happened. And then I first meant to drop some of this water. Shucks. That's my fault. Alright, did I even drop the wolf pelt? Okay. Oh, you're fine, Willow. I don't know what she's doing. She's freaking out over something. So I've got plenty of... These torches are in good shape, so they're good enough for me for now. Now I don't really want to sleep anymore because I'd like to get a full rest, like a full night's sleep. So what I'm going to do is, well, listen to this heartbeat for a little bit, but I'm going to try to get some of this deer meat. And I would like to finish harvest. I'd like to harvest this. Alright, that's not great, but it could be worse. So I can't see what the animation is, but I've harvested with the hacksaw before. It was different. It was very interesting. So just harvesting meat in the dark with a hacksaw. There's no risk here. It's a little bit of sarcasm because you would think that wouldn't be your best move, especially at the condition level that I'm at. Okay, 2 minutes till boiled. Alright, and then I'm gonna get... Where's this wolf? There it is. 15 minutes. I'm just gonna get them both. Hi, Janet. Yeah, still alive. Oh, okay, you got to see it? That's good. Yeah, that's... No worries. Glad you were able to see it. It was pretty ho-hum until, until I got to Desolation Point, and then all of a sudden, I'm fighting for my life. Like, constantly. Okay, so this venison is gamey, but it's not too bad. That's a nice torch. See, I'm getting some decent torches out of this. That's pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to take... This time I'm going to try to remember to leave the water outside. It's not too far, and I'd still need to check that area in there, because there might be some more coal. And hopefully, possibly another deer carcass. Hi, Britt. How's it going? Well, it can be, certainly. There are definitely times where it feels like nothing can go wrong, and then there's other times where it feels like everything's going wrong all at once. And, of course, everywhere in between. These heartbeats are serious, though. I need to spend at least a couple more hours before I can get my condition recovery back up to... Or maybe it has to be... Is it 15% for the red line? Like, to get rid of that heartbeat, I think I have to be at, like, 15% condition. So I'm at maybe, like, 9% at the moment. Something like that. What was I going to drop? The water. Okay. I'll probably end up making a little bit more. Because I'd like to keep the fire, I'd like to keep it going. As much as I can with all this extra coal. I'll either have to leave it here or... I mean, I did find some more matches, so I'm okay on matches. Ooh, my tinder is getting low. So I have to do something about that. Wrapping presents, that's awesome. Yep, it is getting to be that time of year. Okay, so I already went that way. Yeah, that's the other thing, is like the swaying part, if it got a little bit lower, it would be much worse. And then it used to be like you hold this out and it helps you stop swaying, but it doesn't, like, I think they changed that. That might no longer be a thing. Alright, I'm gonna move the fire. Yes, another deer carcass in here. Awesome. Okay. I suppose I could let this fire go out and just take care of these two in the dark. That might save me some. I don't necessarily need to save fuel, but I've found enough matches to where I don't have to worry about it. Although I would like to, what am I saying? I want to cook the food. They fixed it, okay. Yeah, I think it was Archimedes I was watching. He was going into this menu, and that was stopping him from moving, but you can't do anything from that menu other than just stand still anyway, so it didn't do the same thing that, like, bringing the fire out used to do. Just a little bit more work. I would have tried to do this all at the end of the last stream, but it was getting to the point where it was already... It's getting to the point where the stream needed to end. Oh, this is a big deer. Very nice. Alright, I'm just gonna cut up everything. I do want to make some more water. I should have been making more water. Mm-hmm. I don't think that was intentional, but it certainly happened. Alright, those can go in there. Oh, not the fuel. I do probably need to add some more fuel, but... Alright, we'll do this one first. That's 40 minutes, so I can get the hide off of this one. I'll use my hands because it's not frozen and it saves... Well, it doesn't take any more time. Yeah, I've stepped in the fire before. I mean, I think we've all done it. It's always one of those things where you're like, okay, that happened. And then there's nothing else you can do. Just gotta keep going if you can. There we go. 30 minutes with the knife. I do need to sharpen these things too. There we go.
Sure I can carry much more.
Well, we don't have to carry too much more, Astrid, I promise. Let's do half a liter here. I'm just going to put the guts and the hide down next to this deer. And I'll fast forward this process because I can let this fire go out after the water boils. And yeah, I got plenty of torches. I mean, I've got the lantern as well. There we go. I'm not going to worry about pulling any more torches. Oh, that wasn't done. Well, that was silly. Okay. Very unfortunate. I'm just going to start another fire. Why not? As long as I have the tinder, I do have to remember that I'm running very low on tinder. But this is great for my fire starting skill.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah. And then this is helping me get my energy levels down so that I can get a full 10 hours of sleep. Jeez, I'm gonna use the sticks because I'll harvest some more of these sticks. It'll be okay. I guess I didn't need that many sticks anyway, but whatever. Get the hide. It's never a bad thing to have too much water, because you can leave it wherever. You just leave it behind if needed, and it works out. Okay, do half an hour this time. Or half a liter, half an hour. Get the rest of these guts. And then I can move all this stuff to the closer to the entrance of the cave. Hey, look at that, I'm out of the red bar.
Yeah, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
No, I'm still got the heartbeats though. So I'll just pull these torches, and I might have to break down one or two of these sticks because, or the torches, just based on the fact that I used all my sticks. Come on, get up this lip. I put that fire in not the best spot. Nice, so this is good. I got 2 deer hide, 6 gut, 1 wolf pelt, 6 kilograms of wolf meat. I did eat one of those steaks. Yeah. I don't need too much. I probably should have just used the coal again, because the sticks are going to be a little bit harder to come by inside this cave. I could, without breaking down branches, that is. So I could spend time doing that, but it's dark. It's nighttime. I need to go to sleep. I'm just going to get as close to the edge, like to the exit as I can. This spot is probably good enough. Right here. Oh, shucks. I do need to go outside to drop off the deer meat. Or I could just... Yeah, I need to eat some of it, but... Thank you. Yeah, and I'll get a little bit more back when I sleep. I just have to be really careful what my next move is, because I'd like to go into Hibernia, and I do want to go to... What is the other place called? The Riken. So where's the small piece? That one's a bigger piece. That one's smaller. I think... Yeah, that one's also smaller. Okay, that should be perfect. And then these two, I believe, are... Well, not quite full pieces, but... This will be breakfast, no problem. It's nice and foggy. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm in just a really bad shape, I would maybe try to move. Hi, Magic. How's it going? Excuse me, I'm just drinking some coffee. Mm-hmm.
Tired.
Yeah, I know you're tired, Astrid. You're tired of me causing you so much stress and distress. There we go. I'll just break a couple of these torches down so I have something to start a fire with. I got plenty of torches. Oh, I should eat that bannock before it makes me sick. Oh well, that will be breakfast. And time for sleep. I'm not going to worry about... I should have went for 10, but... It'll be fine. Doing well, working on finishing up a drawing to give your mother for Christmas. Nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I always enjoy my Saturday evening streams. And this, look at how bad that got. Please don't make me sick. It's just stale bread. It's not that bad. Okay, good. Now this, I need to just hang on to. Alright, it is daytime. My condition is back to how much? Probably like 40%? Oh, 32. I mean, that's not terrible. It's not the best, but... Alright, I still have a sprain affliction. That's no good. I should probably spend a little time and try to fix my clothing back up. Oh, your parents are moving from the house you grew up in? Wow. That's cool, though. You get to try to capture it in a drawing. That's nice. Oh, these jeans are so bad. Luckily, I already have a knife. There is some cloth that I can harvest still in Desolation Point. You just have to... It's like pillows and old bedrolls, so... Oh, I don't have leather. Oh, and my hat. My hat got chewed on. My jacket's really bad. And I failed. Come on, jacket. Need warmth. It's gonna be chilly out there. This actually helps with my condition as well. I don't have any cured rabbit hides on me. No leather. How much cloth do I have? Let me double check that before I spend all of it. Oh, I still have enough. I mean, I'm sitting here recovering condition while doing this, so it's very slow, but it is recovery. So I'm going to put the good jeans on the inside because there's no wind protection from jeans. So having the bad ones on the outside just means that I don't have to repair the one that's already in good quality. And these are in rough shape. Good lord. Okay. I'm going to save this dog food. It should be good for a little bit longer. As long as it's above 20%, I don't think that there's a risk of food poisoning. Or at least the risk is like so low that I've never gotten food poisoning from canned food above 20%. At least that I can remember. I should be careful how I say that because someone else might have gotten food poisoning in that way. So I don't want to just assume that it never happens. You made a quilted copy of your parents' house? That's cool. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to leave these here. Okay, I'm right near the exit, so I didn't actually need to use the lantern, but... And I'm okay with having extra energy at the moment, because I might have to run, and I might have to come back to this cave before I leave Desolation Point, so I'm not sure how much... Oh, I still have risk of parasites, okay. Now, I ate those last night, so... The reason I'm desperately trying not to get parasites is because I'll have to end up drinking 20 doses of reishi, and that would be 20 doses of vitamin C that I'm hoping not to have to eat. So I'm just gonna eat the venison, and I'll come back here later. I will take some water. And then how much coal do I have? Because I can leave a bunch of coal at the Riken. 13. Here, I'll leave this coal here. And what else can I leave? No, I need the oil and that stuff because if I have to cook anything, I'd like to have it on me. So what I'm going to do is this. Because it's nice outside. So this should be on the map. Very good. And then I can do something like this. Oh, and it's fogging. Very good. Okay. And it's not that cold. It's actually warming up a little bit. Alright, one more chew on the steak, but... we can cook with the oil. The oil is used for things like this bannock, or like acorn bannock, the pancakes, just about anything in the skillet requires cooking oil. So every single one of these recipes requires cooking oil, and some of the, like these that do not. These all, for the most part, require flour. The porridge and the broth do not, but the stew all requires flour, and some of the special recipes require oil, like some of the ones that I have not found yet. Well, it's cool that you're doing stuff for your parents. That's awesome. I'm not very artsy myself. Alright, so I already checked that. Looks like there's... Is there a deer? No, that's the deer carcass that I harvested when I was in the blizzard. I was trying to get to this cave and I ran out because I didn't want to have to cross paths with the bear because I don't have anything really to get away from a bear. I could do some beach combing. I might find some fish, but as we discovered, fish give vitamin C. Nice. Well, the long dart is very fun. I'm going to try to avoid areas that would be not... Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, so I'm going to leave this deer alone. Maybe I didn't harvest this deer. I'm going to leave it alone. If I touch it now, then I'm going to have to deal with it, and I don't want to worry about that. Oh, so yeah, I don't want to spoil anything new to the game. Like, I don't think there's anything in Desolation Point that is super new besides maybe the control, like the transmitter station. And there's beach combing all along this area. So it's so nice outside. I might just take a little walk down here. Yeah, because there's some firewood. I think that's a fish. Alright, so I will pick up the fish. and I'll move it. And I'll drop it right over here. Because I don't think it'll despawn if you move it away from where you got it from beachcombing. I'll take the cedar because that's not coal. Something that can start a fire. Is that a sapling? That is a sapling. Okay, what are you going to give me? Hopefully some socks. Thermals in really good shape. That's awesome. So you can beachcomb from those things, and quite often you'll get clothing. Not always, but the beachcombing is very strong these days. Like, after they updated that, it's really, really strong. I found a jacket when I had no jacket, and we'll put these there because they're in great shape. I don't know how they didn't get... I'm not sure how they're in such good shape. Maybe they aren't always that... I just got lucky, I guess. Right? I like playing on Loper, but I do like playing custom games where I make my life a little easier by having the medium loot, like the medium loot tables, but I still put other things on, like interloper settings, and then I might set plants to low or something to make it that much more challenging, because the medium loot allows for you to find hatchets and knives, and like you might be able to pick up a bow and arrows off the ground in certain places, whereas in interloper you'll never find a hatchet or a knife, and you won't find arrows, broken arrows, bows. Like those sort of loot items just don't exist in, like, to be able to pick up off the ground for loose loot on interloper. So gotta be real careful over here because the bear can walk this way sometimes. There's the Riken. I think I'm gonna go straight to the Riken and then I'll come back to this area, because the Riken doesn't take very long to loot. Oh, that looks like a backpack? Next, I might end up staying in that cave again tonight. Alright, come on, socks. Oh, empty, that's fine. Yeah, lots of beachcombing, and then I'm not sure if there's anything between this point and Little Island over there, but there is beachcombing from Little Island almost all the way down till you start heading towards, I think it's Katie's Corner. Oh, look at that. That's either a person that washed up, or it could be an animal carcass. Signal Void is kind of cool. I still haven't done the zone of contamination stuff. Like, I've been to the zone of contamination, but I've been trying to avoid watching other players while they're in that zone because I don't want to spoil it for myself. But I'm also, I haven't had the time to go in there and actually explore on my own very much, and so I might have to bite the bullet and just watch people and learn from what they've done before I do it myself. Okay, this could be risky. That looks like a maple, though. Okay. I did not get weak ice there. Look at all this stuff. So apparently there is beachcombing over here as well. What is that? Is that pain pills? Is it a bandage? I'll take the bandage. Looks like a stick and maybe a fish. Well, I know that this corpse is just going to wash away again, but I'll still give him a feather. I do have to, you just got to be really careful. Where'd that stick go? There it is. Yeah, that's a fish, because if you come over this way, there's a chance that, like, right here, I don't have the weak ice, but further down, getting that close to the edge,
I'm not gonna
You
be
might,
carrying
it,
this load for much
the
longer.
weak ice might show up quicker. Yeah, there's rabbits over here. There's a deer or two sometimes that you can hunt. There might be a deer carcass that I could scavenge. This might be another fish. Yeah, lots. Oh no, cattail, nice. Alright, I'm good on that. I need to go back to the Riken. I think there's saplings over here sometimes also. My person's encumbered though, I can still run. I actually might do that. Just try to burn some of this energy. Yeah, I'm doing the signal void on a pilgrim run also. I just like to explore new areas and do new things without the stress. I don't know. And then later on, if I already know what I'm doing, then I can add the stress level back to it. But I get frustrated sometimes when I'm trying to do something and something unexpected happens and ruins everything. Like almost happened to this run. You know, I might have to play for 60 days before I get even the affliction for scurvy. And that's if I am able to not eat food with vitamin C. But I might end up getting mauled by a bear or attacked by a wolf or who knows what else could happen. That would prevent me from doing that, and then... But that's... I wouldn't want to do something like this on Pilgrim because it would just be... That would be too easy. In my mind. Like, it doesn't make the challenge as exciting. I'm just going to go up to the top first and make sure I get the key in the note. Oh, sorry, a little spoiler. There is a memento in this map, and... So look away. The note for it and the key are right here. Hi, John. How's it going? Alright, and then I can do this. I learned this from a guy named Survivor Mike. If you don't know him, definitely check out his channel. He does really good stuff with the Long Dark. I remember when I first started watching his... he had like 20-something subscribers, and he's already over like 3,000 now. So he's doing something right. Okay. Yeah, he's a cool guy. But yeah, he showed me that little shortcut. I don't know if he saw that from someone else. I forget. So I apologize if I'm not giving credit to all of the associated parties as far as are involved with knowing that. But oh my God, cotton tube. It's not quite as good as the rabbit hat, but if the rabbit hat goes down, at least I have another backup. And here's some more cloth from these, ooh, a can opener. I already have one, but it can be used to, you could break the can openers down for scrap metal. Oh, here's a container. Sometimes there's a book in here, but I don't see one. I don't see much of anything, actually. Alright, I'm gonna get some of these pillows for cloth because I'm running kind of low. Yeah, I'm almost at 200. Yeah, that's awesome. I do really appreciate everybody who has decided to subscribe. And like I've said it before, it's okay if you watch all of my videos and don't subscribe or like any of them. You know, I'm not asking for that. I just hope that if you're watching my videos, you're enjoying them. That's all I want. 3 hours. I don't think I'm gonna tear that old bed frame down. There's the book. Oh, a thermos. Awesome. That's the first thermos I've found. I don't know that it's always here. I don't honestly know where any of them are until that one. That's so cool. I spend a lot of time in the Long Dark. I don't know how many hours I've played, but If there was a stat meter in the game that told us how long, like for me anyway, because I'm on console, so I know Steam usually has a tracker for how long different games have been opened, I guess. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but... Oh, and another wolf scarf. I didn't see the condition on that. Another bandage. Yeah, I'll take bandages. Now I have to drop off a bunch of coal and whatever scrap metal I can. There's definitely lots of scrap metal to be harvested inside the Riken. And sometimes there's coal. There's a little bit here. Now, because the corpse was at the front of the ship, yeah, there's not going to be one here. So unfortunately, there's no, like, good storage spot. I'm going to drop off 15 coal and 1 stick. Should I drop off more? I'll put 20 coal down. So I have a stick to start the fire, and... Oh, I need to put the scrap metal down. Hey, what's up, Melon? Melon Yellow, welcome. Awesome. It's nice to see so many new faces. Or, well, new names, as it were. Oh, I should leave some of this cloth as well. There's a little bit of scrap. It's only 1 piece of scrap metal. That's not very much. Gonna need a lot more than that. I'll leave this can opener, because that could be another piece of scrap metal. I'm still encumbered. Maybe I leave some water. There we go. I still have enough water to get through the night. I should go up the stairs and out the door from the top. Yeah, let's do that. I know I just turned the lantern off, so bear with me while I walk through this a little bit in the dark. I don't like going out that way if I can help it, because, again, the bear. You never know when you're going to get surprised by a bear. Yeah, we've got a nice gathering tonight. Oh, windy. So it's a little easier to see where the bear is. It can still surprise me, or like it can still be a surprise, because the bear might be hidden just beyond the ship. So I'm not sure if I can climb this to go out that way. Oh, that's right. Sometimes there's scrap metal out here, but I think I already picked it up. Or it's just not there. There's the lighthouse. I'd like to go visit the lighthouse. It's a little hard to see in the twilight here, but I don't see the bear. Just in case there's a wolf nearby, I don't think I can afford another struggle. Like, I got lucky inside the cave to survive as I did. Story is not written. Okay. Also, this little spot right here in Desolation Point, at least on Interloper, there sometimes is a can of dog food. Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry, sorry. Hey, soda. Yeah, it's cold out here. Oh yeah, this is cool too. Let's see if it still works. Oh, stuck on the ice. there's a spot in these trailers that I think it's this door right there. Where if you look at it, if you enter this door and you look at it from the top, you go into that trailer. But if you look at the door from the bottom,
My fingers feel numb.
you go into a different trailer that's not connected to the other ones. It's still Desolation Point trailer, but it's its own standalone spot. Oh, look at this. Some jeans. I probably don't need them because I fixed the ones I have. Get a whole lot of nothing in here, though. A little bit of reclaimed and some jeans isn't bad. Oh, and I've healed the parasites. That's awesome. Pair of jeans, some reclaimed. I mean, all of this cloth could be had. Maybe I'll get something in this container. Yeah, this is... I don't remember who showed me this one, but... Here, I'll walk out this door. And then I'll enter the same exact door, but I'll be looking at the top of the door when I enter. Alright, so... Looking at the top of the door when I enter now. And this will be inside the actual trailer. Like the full extended, you can get through all the different ones while you're in here. So yeah, new location, different trailer. Hey, scrap metal. I'll take this book because I won't read it, but I can use it to start a fire if necessary. Yeah, this is where I was saying, like, look at all these old bedrolls. That's 6 cloth right there. So there's like you could probably harvest almost 30 cloth just from inside this building by tearing down the pillows and the old bedrolls. And there was still some more stuff inside. There's the whetstone. Okay, inside the alternate dimension trailer. I'm sure someday they'll fix that and it won't be there anymore, but I don't think enough people have said anything to bring it to Hinterland's attention, or they just feel like it's not necessary to change it. There's probably not going to be very much of anything in the rest of this trailer, though. Oh, except for that. That's actually really good. Lantern fuel is running very low. I could cook those fish that I found beachcombing and leave them somewhere and just take the fish oil that I get from cooking them.
I think I can use this.
A fire log. And an arrowhead. What? That was totally random. Alright, is there a bed I can sleep in? Yeah, I'm gonna stay here for the night. I think that soda that I picked up might have been ruined. Yeah, it was. Yeah, some of the bugs or glitches or whatever you would call them aren't so bad. Some of them are annoying. Some are borderline game-breaking. I'm just going to drink some water. I'm not going to eat any of this food yet because I'd like to go back to the cave. And on my way to the cave, I still have to stop at Hibernia, which is where I'm likely to place some of these food items. I'm not 100%. Oh, actually, never mind. I'm like right near Hibernia, so I want some more of that wolf meat. Now that my parasites are healed, I think 1% is not a terrible risk. But maybe I should just be grateful that I didn't get parasites already, so. Sorry, I'm just looking back to see, make sure I didn't miss anything. I've been trying to keep up with comments, so. Look at that condition. Oh, it's so nice. I've recovered quite a bit. I'm sorry about the sharpening noises, but I want my knife to be in good shape.
Starving.
Yep, okay, we're starving, that's right. Maybe I will drink this ruined soda just to be done with it. But yeah, now I can risk eating this chocolate bar, like, not tonight, but, or not right now, but I am willing to risk food poisoning if my condition is good, because I'd like to get the bad quality food out of my inventory when I can. Lantern's all the way up to almost full again. Awesome. I hope they fix that, but the save where Turkey was in that one cave and he kept trying to leave and it would crash every time. I'm not sure. Like, if I'm pretty sure they fixed that, whatever that was, because they fixed a lot of different bugs, but I don't know if that save that he has would not still be messed up because of it. I'm not sure how that works. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't read the patch notes, so I don't know the details on what was fixed. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about trying to loot outside. Because this weather is pretty nasty. I will open these lockers and hopefully I don't get jumped by a wolf. Yeah, because there's probably nothing in them.
Nobody needs this anymore.
I am so happy to be wrong.
New day is dawning.
Coffee is huge. It doesn't have... It's like one of the only warming benefits that I can get that doesn't have vitamin C. Unless I start doing the acorn coffee, which I need more acorns. Oh, shucks. I was supposed to drop those saplings. That's okay. I'll leave them here. There's tomato soup. I can leave a bunch of stuff here, like the arrowhead and maybe the tools. Because on my way back to Coastal Highway, I'd like to do a bunch of beach combing. And there's a good chance that I might find some more tools. And if not, then I'll just have to spend extra time crafting arrowheads. Beef jerky is good. I'm going to try to search this place out as quickly as possible. Cloth is nice. Alright, so sometimes the matches are on this desk. And if they're not on this desk, then they're likely to be... Oh, mittens. Those are good. I'm going to actually really need those. Because I'm probably going to rip up the leather driving gloves so I can try to fix my boots. Okay, so on that desk, sometimes on this shelf, and if they're not in either of those two spots, they are almost always on one of these shelves. I hope. There they are. Matches. Did I drop the hammer? I never dropped the hammer. That's 2 kilograms I'd like to put back in the... I'd like to leave at the Riken. That was a bit of an oversight. I didn't mean to continue to carry that. That was the whole mission, to come here to grab matches and to drop off a hammer. Alright. I do that little crouch walk when I look into these things because I always want to make sure that I'm not missing something that might be setting all the way in the back there. Plus, it works out. I do a lot of crouch walking. Frozen Angler is fantastic. Any book that you can read that helps your skill level is very good. And I'm going to go this way first. I'm trying to figure out where am I going to leave this food. Like the food that has the vitamin C in it. I was thinking the lighthouse, but I tried to go there and that got me my first wolf struggle. I'm going to turn this off because it's a little bit bright in here. Very misty through these lights. Hey, a torch. Right? Another soda? Yeah, we'll take it. Also, you could do this. You can just drop straight off of there. Which is nice, because then you don't have to go through this little tunnel. Because there's almost always reclaimed or some kind of something. Sometimes there's scrap metal that you can pick up. I think I saw somebody find a pry bar in a strange spot around here. I have a pry bar, so I'm not concerned about getting a second one, but pry bars are nice because if you use them up and they wear down, you can harvest them for scrap metal. And sometimes you need it because other things that you might want to craft, like if you're at the forge, you don't quite have enough, or if it's early game and you find extras, or if you've been fishing and they get worn down, I don't think you can fix the pry bars. Now, I've seen somebody do some very interesting goading to get to that container over there without breaking down this metal shelf. Because you can't reach it from here. It's just out of range. And I've tried. You cannot climb this thing. I've tried to get just a little bit more reach. Then you can climb up this way. I'm not going to go all the way over there because I don't really have the calories, or I don't know if I want to spend the calories, but there's a backpack back there, and sometimes there's really good items. Like I found a flare gun back there before. There was no flares, like no shells for it. Oh, I'm extremely encumbered. Hopefully the well fed will be showing up pretty soon. There's another coffee. Nice. Now, if you pick up coffees or teas, like herbal teas or anything like that, you can, and your cooking level isn't level 5, you can warm those teas up next to a fire, and then when you pick them up, you'll get a cooking point. So anytime I find coffee that's already made, I try my best to remember, if I have a fire, to, air quotes, recook it. Okay, so there's a little bit more I can find from here, but I'm going to drop a few things over this way. The last time I was in this map on Interloper, I didn't find a tool here. And then I saw somebody else that was here, and they found a pry bar in a very odd spot, and then it made me realize I didn't do a good enough job searching this place. There is a battery. I'm not taking that anywhere. Alright, saplings. I'll leave the saplings, because this is the... Oh, I think this is the only workbench on this map, besides in the cave leaving this map. Going towards Crumbling Highway, I do believe that has a workbench. Alright, what do we think's in the safe? I don't want to spend too much time here. I didn't see what that was, like maybe 29? 30? 32, okay. I was like 55. I don't have very much patience, so this makes it feel like it's going faster. I don't know if this is faster, but... Okay, 32, 54... The last... Oh, 32, 54, 39, okay. I was right there. $54, 39. I'm hoping for a Mackinaw. 39, okay. A jacket would be nice. Or some socks, maybe. Some wool socks.
I'll take it.
I will take the maple boots. Yes, the boots are very good. They're not in good shape, but they are very good. Oh dear. Now I have the decision to make. Do I rip up the better boots so that I have more chances to fix the combat boots, or what do I do? I'll figure it out. Okay, more wood. This is great. I'm definitely going to have to leave some stuff behind before I exit this place. Otherwise, I won't be going anywhere very quickly. Hey, a hacksaw.
I could use this.
87%, very nice. So I found the hacksaw, which means I'm guessing there is nothing, like no other tools here. So I don't think there's any other places that I haven't looted besides back there. But I think I'll save that for another day. Because if you go back there, you're going to end up needing to break down at least one pallet to get out. And I don't want to eat the food in my backpack. I'd rather go back and eat the deer and the wolf meat. The maple syrup's fantastic though, because the maple syrup does not have vitamin C, so that's something I could eat. And it's a lot of calories.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yep, I know it. I know it, Astrid. We're gonna feed you. I'd love to have the well-fed. Alright, normally I put stuff in lockers, but if it's food, I don't. I won't put them in the locker, so... There we go. Very nice. And then, I don't have very much water. What else can I leave behind? I can leave this hacksaw.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't.
I think I'll leave this flare.
Right.
2 flares is fine, and I haven't had to use them. I think I'll leave the book, because I just need to reduce weight. I am going back to the Riken, because I need to drop off some more stuff. What else can I drop? Oh, I've got all this extra clothing on me. So those are better. I think I'll leave the clothing here. That saves a little bit of weight. Yeah, I do have a lot of food now. Before, it was feeling like I didn't have anything. I was starving so bad. Oh, that's in really good shape. Okay, let's see here. We'll do that. I don't know. I think I'll take this with me. That one's actually... I'm going to let this rabbit hat just really wear itself down. It's still technically better wind protection than any of the other hats that I have. Alright, I think I will drink this soda. And I still need to lose half a kilogram. Lots of pain pills. Oh, matches galore. Here, I'll put down some...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load.
Some stuff right there. Okay, now I can actually move a little better. Game changer to crouch. Yeah. If we couldn't crouch, I don't know. It would change the game, because one of the first things they teach you is how to crouch in the story mode. They teach you about rose hips, bandages, and crouching. Okay, back to the Riken. As long as the bear is not between me and the Riken. I don't see it. I don't hear it. Always look both ways before you cross, right? Because I've seen the bear over here also. I think that's what it does. Its path goes around, and then it can sometimes cross and go up onto the road and then back down to its cave. Alright, running because it's cold. Oh, it's cold. I don't think the bear is out
I
here.
hate being cold.
I know,
There's
it's
a
super
really
cold, Astrid. I know, it's windy, it's snowing, it's early. So usually earlier in the day, it's colder. Yeah, right now it feels like -25. There was no way I was going to be warm, no matter what I did. But now I'm losing condition, so... Condition loss due to the cold is the... Of all the ways that you have different meters, like you got the hunger, the thirst, the fatigue, and the cold's going to kill you the quickest. So, if you have to make a choice between being warm and being fed, choose being warm. Alright, gotta just drop this hammer. I would like to make, or I would like to find another hammer to continue to just have in my inventory. Now, what else was I gonna drop? I had the scrap metal. I was gonna leave the tools behind. I think I'll leave the tools here. Right? Because I don't... Do I need them? I don't think I need the tools right now. And they're heavy. But this is just extra scrap metal. I'll be happy they're here in one piece. What else do I have? Books. I can leave some more firewood. Because I'm headed back to Scruffy's cave. There. I already left some cloth. I got tons of matches. Oh, I can leave this fire log. That thing's way too heavy. So then I am... Yeah, I need the food, so I can't stop yet. There's no way the bear is going to be outside because I have not been inside long enough for it to show up. Hey, what's up, Friedman? Oh, nice. Hopefully you have fun. What movie are you watching? Oh, I'm cold. I can't leave. Shucks. I forgot. I'm friggin' freezing, Mr. Bigglesworth. And I'm starving. Okay. Alright, drink the soda. I might... Okay, this is the time where I can eat that dog food. Let's see here. I dropped the knife and the hatchet so that I don't use those to open this can. A bow badge? That would be cool. Oh, that would let you crouch right away? That would be interesting.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I wonder what you would have to do in order to get that badge. Like, if that was a thing, what would you think would be the... Like, what? How would you get it, as it were? Alright, I'm gonna read something. I think I'll read about archery. Because this might turn into a blizzard. That would be a little unfortunate. Yeah, that sounds like a blizzard. Great. So I'm not going anywhere in the blizzard. Actually, what I should have been doing was this. Because these things repair 25%, 30 minutes, and it only takes one leather, whereas these take, it gets 50%, but it takes an hour and a half and it requires leather and cloth. So if I fail that, then I'm out of leather. So I think I'd like to go for the boots before, like, I'd like the work boots are better, technically speaking. I'll eat the beef jerky. It's going to make me thirsty, which is sad, but I have some water. I'm going to drink almost all of it. I like leaving a little bit of water behind because I'll go to instinctively try to drink water, and if I have none, I'll end up drinking either the coffee or the reishi, which I do not want. Alright, come on, cross your fingers. Let's do this. Hour and a half in the blizzard. Let's do this. Come on. Please, 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 please. Yes. Insufficient for more. That's okay. I'm going to harvest these. It takes a while, but that blizzard is still going. Alright, sounds like it was subsiding. And I got well fed. Oh, nice. Oh, that's so good. Perfect timing. Okay, I'm going out the top again. I shouldn't be sprinting, but I'm just moving so quickly now. It's amazing. I definitely want to see and make sure that there is no bear. I would be torturous to be in this position and then walk outside and get mauled. Okay, still a little windy. I do not see the bear. Actually, this might have reset some of the beachcombing. It's a little risky to be out here beachcombing. Oh, please don't reblizz. Alright, it is warming up a touch. Although it is... I'm hoping the wind stops completely. Come on, socks. Combat pants. Anything. A scarf. Oh, fine. I'll take it. Now, did they take away my fish? They did not. So they respawned some more stuff. Another cattail. Actually should have dropped the cattail stalks because they have vitamin C. Birch bark. Another fish. And what is this? Maybe another fish? Or a cattail head? Oh, that reminds me. I have not made any more tinder yet. That is a mistake. I need to make more tinder as soon as possible. Double fish. That's a lot of... 1,600 calories, 1,600 calories. That's a lot of food. Okay, now the wind's picking up. That's not great. I'm almost completely out of stamina. That's fine. Everything's good. We're good. Alright, I got the sprain risk back because my energy is low. Okay. If the wind could stop, that would be fantastic. Looks like it's clearing up. It might still be really windy. And if it's windy, then it doesn't matter if it's snowing. It's still going to be really cold because most of this temperature, yeah, wind chill is minus 12. So if the wind chill was lower, I'd be a lot closer to warm.
Starting to feel numb.
Yeah, I might take a little damage from being cold here. Or definitely going to because I don't want to stop. Doing my best just to, like, use my ears. Okay, I see a wolf on the road. What's this? A blue flare. Interesting.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
Yeah, more birch bark. I think I left some fish over this way as well. I'm not sure. It's going to be almost impossible to cook fish on the ice with the wind going like this. Alright, yeah, I think this is the fish that I dragged off of the ice last time, so I'm just going to bring it a little bit closer. Or a little bit farther from the edge of the ice. There's something else over here. Another stick. Looks like another piece of birch bark, maybe. What is that? Oh, no, it's a bass. Interesting. Where'd that other fish go? There it is. Now, holding the fish like this is still technically counts as being in my inventory. So I do have a scent marker at the moment until I drop it, and now I don't. I did not open the memento box yet, no. I do know what's in it though, and it's not going to go anywhere. If I survive to day 1 million, whatever's in that box will still be there. I don't need what's in the box at the moment. Also, I'm trying to, like, I know I spoiled it a little bit by showing where the key and the note are, but I think I will leave what's in the box for now, because I know what it is, and I know I don't need it at the moment. And it'll be fine if I come back later. I'll probably grab it, but I know there's still memento boxes that I haven't found or searched.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
So, knowing where they are is one thing, but knowing what's in them is another thing. Alright, come on. Almost there. I'm very curious to know if Scruffy respawns eventually, so I'm not sure if the Scruffy is the name of the wolf in this cave. And then there's Fluffy, which I think doesn't exist anymore. There was another wolf that used to dwell in the Carter Hydro Dam cave. Or not the cave, the Carter I can't talk. The Hydro Dam. And then there's Sketchy, which is a wolf that often lives in the cave in Hush River Valley. Alright, so I dropped off all of my coal, right? No. Okay, well, I'm taking all of these. I need to go into this cave. Yeah. There is that deer carcass over there, but I think I'm going to leave that alone. No, the memento box is really good if you spawn in Desolation Point and you know about it and you are able to get that key quickly. It can be a game changer, because if you don't know where the matches are, or if you can't get to them or something like that. I remember when I first Interloper 13 is going to always be like a classic for me, because I knew so very little, and that was before the Tales update, but I was in such a panic when I started that because I thought I knew where their matches were and I couldn't find them, and I just completely overlooked them. And in order to leave Desolation Point, you have to go through a cave, and I couldn't see in that cave without light. And so I almost died trying to get out of Desolation Point. It was pretty epic. It's sad though, because I didn't do a terrible job. What I was trying to say was the quality of the microphone that I was using at that time wasn't so good, and so rewatching it is painful because of how poor the quality of our commentary was. Because Joe and I were both commentating at that time, which was really cool. Okay, sleeping for 9 hours. And this hopefully will bring me almost up to full condition. Well, as full as it can be with the frostbite that I got. Not quite, but pretty close. And I'll just sleep until I am completely rested. There we go, because then I can eat a little bit more wolf meat. I don't really have much other food besides the travel food, which I am hoping not to eat because I do need to get through Coastal Highway and back to Mystery Lake. But I'm just going to try to finish this book because it's going to be cold outside. There's not a lot of reason to go outside at the moment, other than to eat food, but so I'm sure I can fix this hat. 50% for 1 gut and 1 hide. So that's cheaper than remaking the hat.
I'd eat anything right about now.
Yeah, I know you're hungry, Astrid. I do apologize about that. How are you with parasite meat? Because that's what's on the menu. I've got my bedroll. All right, let's do a weather check. Eat a little bit of food. Yeah, I got bored with Interloper 13. It's not because I was bored of the game. I was stuck in. I was trying to learn Timberwolf Mountain because I hadn't learned that map very well yet, and it just kept blizzarding because I was on day 150 or something like that, and I was in. It felt like a blizzard every single day, and it was very difficult to explore the map, and so I just stopped recording, and then I ended up continuing to play the game. It's kind of warm. I think maybe I leave. I'm at 4% risk. I cannot afford to eat more of this without really asking for parasites. 4% is significant, in my opinion. I've gotten parasites with 1% risk. Alright, I'm just going to go in here, and I think I might read for one more hour to make sure I'm completely warm. Yeah, right, exactly. Like, you exactly. You have an idea, you do the new idea, and then you're like, that old save is dead to me. I did end up going back to play it, but that was also before the Tails update. Oh, I failed my bedroll. Mend. Come on. Okay. It's definitely time to go. I'm going to leave this wolf here, like the food, and I think I might take the water, though. Maybe. Alright, it is chilly. It might be a little windy, but the sun's still shining, so I'm out. I'm out of here. I just want to avoid having to take 20 doses of reishi, because that'll throw off my scurvy attempt. I would very much like to go back and craft a bow. Now that I have achieved my goal of dropping off the hammer. I did do that, right? Yeah, I dropped off the hammer. Okay. Oh, there's the bear. You don't see me, you don't hear me, you don't smell me. There's more stuff that I could search, but I think what I'm going to do is pop my head into Katie's corner, or into this mine. Actually, hold on. Can I get up here? I don't know if I can get up this way. Come on. Come on. Come on, let me up. Seriously. I'll make my way around. I have one cattail head, and how many? 7 tinder, okay. Now this is going to cost me a stick and some tinder. Oh, have a good night, Janet. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, that was the thing too, right? Is if there's goals that you have to set them.
That didn't work.
And then that helps with the burnout, as it were, because that's what ended up happening. I didn't have any goals other than to learn Timberwolf Mountain. And I'm going back to the Interloper 13 thought process that I had completely forgotten I was talking about. I didn't have goals set, and that's why I like Pilgrim. I'm going to use all of my tinder trying to light this single fire. Just to save a match, to light my torch to get by this wolf. It's worth it. So yeah, that's why I explore things on Pilgrim now. I know it's different on the different difficulty levels, but it's a lot easier to explore a new map on Pilgrim when the bear and the wolves run away from you.
Perfect.
Yeah, now I'm freezing. I still can't get up this. I'm going this way. Yep, I know you see me. You got two wolfies. I'll take the cold damage. Sometimes there's saplings over here, so I want to double check that. And there's rabbits. Run away, rabbits. You're going to get eaten.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But there's also this vehicle, and I've found tools in here once upon a time. Yes, red tools right there. That's what I want. Red tools. And it looked like there was something else in here. Spray paint, I'll leave that.
I'm freezing.
I know it's cold. And I always wanted to check these visors. Okay, nothing in the visors. And for good measure, okay, no battery. Okay, that wolf can have that rabbit. You can have it. Don't worry about me. See if I can get by this other wolf. I'm headed straight up here for the cave. And that will bypass most of this road, and it'll help me stay warm. At least a little bit. I won't keep taking cold damage if I can get to the cave. Don't think I can get up. Oh, it's so bright. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. I was going to try to sneak up the hill that way, but I'm just going to go this way. Oh, I'm just realizing now that I have calories in my system, the feats that I chose are finally going to come in handy. I could search. There's a couple of vehicles over there and a little hut, but I'm not going to worry about it. I will take these though. I should have marked the Riken as having stuff and the Hibernian processing, but I mean those are pretty standard places to store materials in this map. I will take at least one stick. I know I have a few, but I'm pretty sure the coal did not respawn yet. Now, did I leave coal in this cave? I don't think I did. And I'm almost certain I did a really good job picking up all of the coal, so don't think I'll find any. 3 arrows up inside the cave with the torch going. As long as this one's right next to me. If it's out here, it's only 2 arrows. Or if I'm crouching, it's 3 arrows up. That's very interesting. So my warmth from the clothing must be something like 14 or 15 degrees maybe. 13 degrees. So 16 not crouched and 17 when I'm crouched. Interesting. Yep. So now I need my bow because I need to be able to hunt deer. The rabbits are one thing, but I don't really... Rabbits are going to take a lot of energy to... Like, I'm going to have to hunt rabbits a lot. Like, a lot of different rabbits. It's going to take many, many, many rabbits to continue to keep me fed. And I would prefer not to start too many fires. Although, oh, it's cold by this. It's 11 degrees. So somewhere, how far back do I have to go for it to get warm? Maybe it's just down where I was is warm. Alright, that's fine. trying to figure out what my next move is. Because I'd like to go to the lighthouse. Because there's a... I think there might be a stim there. Hey, what's up, turkey? I'm out of the wind when crouching, right? I'm just gonna harvest these torches. I'd like to pass time doing something. Maybe I can make some more tinder. I think I will leave these saplings. I've been trying to get to the lighthouse. I found a flask. That was cool. And I've recovered almost all of my condition. I lost a little bit from the cold just now. I did find one piece of coal that respawned, but I still have... I got 18 in my pocket, and I've got 20 at the Riken. I managed to harvest everything from inside Scruffy's cave, including Scruffy. I found some boots, which I managed to repair. I ended up tearing down the combat boots because they're just too heavy to carry around without wearing them. My hat's in really bad shape. These are in, like the rest of my clothing, well, these aren't that good, but the rest of the clothing's in pretty decent shape. What can I do? Tinder. Let's see. 7 tinder is not quite enough. Don't want this torch to go out. That's right. This is what I want. Make some more tinder. I'd like to have at least enough for a couple of fires, and I consider 5 tinder plugs enough for one fire. You'll get lucky, and it's not always, it doesn't always take that much. I'm gonna make just a little bit more because I'm not quite fully warm yet. Yeah, having 10 tinder plugs on you is enough for sure. Hopefully, I've never seen somebody fail 10 fires in a row. Knock on wood. But like once you get to having less than 5, then I get nervous, right? So less than 5 tinder plugs to me is dangerously low. Or anything less than that. Did I even go to this? I don't even think I made it to the church. I didn't make it to the church, and I didn't make it to the lighthouse, so I'd like to do that real quick before I try to leave. Because there's sometimes are saplings, or is a sapling around here, but I don't see it. There's rabbits, but I'm going to leave them alone. Although maybe it wouldn't be the worst thing to try to harvest 1 or 2 of them. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some food in here. That's a wolf eating a rabbit. Okay. Hey, a book about sewing. More maple syrup. That's kind of not in great shape. I'm running low on torches. It's nice and warm out though, so I don't think I have to stop for a fire. And then let's see if there's anything else I can not harvest, but I know you're hungry. Another book. I'll leave this book here. I'm actually going to drop off some coal and a cedar and a few sticks. I know, you're grumpy because that was not very much rabbit, and you're not eating me though. Sorry to say. I'm out of here. Yep, I know it. You can't both be on my case, okay? One at a time. Okay, that one went after a rabbit. Go away. No, go away. I'm not playing. And it's windy. Nope. Sorry, no. Not playing. Now, you have to be careful when you exit vehicles. If there's a wolf nearby, even if you have a torch in your hand, there is a chance that the wolf will instantly aggro you. And not just instant aggro, but like instant maul you. I was in... No, no, no. No, no, let me get this. Okay, go away. Just be gone. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, it ran away, good. Time for me to do the same thing. Sorry, I was in Broken Railroad. There's that maintenance truck right before you turn to go down to the maintenance yard. And I jumped inside of that truck once, running away from a wolf, and I had a lit flare in my hand. Not just a torch, it was a flare. And I didn't give the wolf enough breathing room before I got back out of the vehicle, and instant struggle. So that was a learning lesson. I see something, oh, I can't see it now, but there's something out there. It looks like a trunk or some sort of container. So what I'm going to do here is very quickly, I might start a fire and start some water, try to search this place out. And now there's a bear. That's the same bear. Just, there used to be a body that fell and that they had down those rocks. Yeah, that is not, oh, sorry. I'm not a very happy dog. Doggo, very upset. For whatever reason. Oh, okay, so the recipe is not right there. More oats, that's very good. Chips, I'll probably have to leave the chips here. Alright, first things first. I need to start this fire. What are you growling at? It's okay. Oh boy, she heard something. Sometimes I wonder if she can, Willow that is, if she can hear the wolves that howl in, like, through my headphones, because she's got such good hearing. On the stairs, that's where I was wondering. Because I've seen them on the stairs before. Oh, I actually, no, not the table. The tinder. And get some water going. And I will put the coffee down. Always make sure to jiggle the teas, because otherwise they can burn on you, and you don't want burnt tea, because that's just very sad. And again, we've all been there. Accelerant and a book. I think I'll leave the book. I need to drop the saplings. I'll leave the book here. Cabin fever risk. I mean, I suppose I have spent quite a bit of time. I guess Scruffy's cave counts as indoors. I always click the radios. It's just a habit. Dog food, more oil. Yeah, now we're definitely feeling it. Feeling the encumbrance. Yeah, I bet she can hear the wolves, because sometimes I wonder what she's growling at, because even if I'm not playing the game, she hears things and I just don't. I could be listening for whatever it is she's hearing and I still won't hear it. I need food. I'll take the leather. I've had to rip up just about everything. There it is. Catfish, coastal fish cakes. And then, at risk of losing this torch, I will go out here and see what isn't here, because usually there's nothing out here. There might be a container, and occasionally there might be matches, but... no. There's quite often... and again, not on Loper, but if you have it on... if you have rifles... the rifle option turned on in custom settings, you can often find a rifle round out there. At this point, it's tradition just to go up to the top of the lighthouse and do a little circle. There's almost no reason to do it on Interloper when you don't have guns, but... Or there might not be any reason at all. I don't see anything. They used to hide stuff underneath the bed. So, old habits die hard. I will forever check places that might not have stuff. Oh, I need to check those things. So there we go, coffee. Cooking point. Nope. I'll put it back down though, because I want it to stay warm. I just like to grab the cooking point from stuff when I can. Yeah, Willow does a good job. She's a good guard dog. I need to eat something though. Let's see here. It's not exactly nighttime. And I've got the cabin fever risk. So I need to find some sticks. Might leave a little bit of coal here. And I can find sticks. That's not going to be too much of an issue. 19 until boiled, so I can take a couple more torches. I got plenty of matches, so I don't have to keep the fire going, but it's always important to have some kind of torch. I can harvest those really quick. What I'm going to have to probably do is make a snow shelter. And I've already got a spot I can make one. And I left coal behind in the transition cave between Desolation and Crumbling Highway. So that's always good. So I don't have to worry about spending my coal very much. That stim is huge. It's just always nice to have at least one. 6 minutes, 8 minutes, okay. That's not good. That's very not good food. Oh, I'm going to leave the chips behind. Leave the chips and the cattail stalks. I found those beachcombing. I will take the torch with me. Why not? I mean, if it's super windy or some other thing knocks the torch out, it'll be fine. Yep, I know you're thirsty. You're also borderline starving. So let's chug some maple syrup, I guess. Please don't make me sick. Thank you. Did I search these? I did. Okay. Yep, so now I need to find some sticks so I can make a snow shelter. Oh, please tell me I have enough cloth. I didn't think about that. I do. I have enough cloth. Yeah, this torch is likely to go out. Actually, let me go this way. Oh, I'm warming up in the wind shade with the torch. It's -6, not in the wind shade. Yeah, right here there used to be a body, and there was often a scarf, but that got moved. I don't know where that body shows up anymore. Yeah, actually, maybe it's not a bad idea to go to Katie's Corner. Because there's rabbits up there and a deer carcass. And that would definitely put some food in my stomach. Quite often I like to save the deer carcasses for later in the game. Usually when I have a tool to harvest them, but... And again, just personal preference. Someday I'd like to try to do a Dead World run. And that, like the animal carcasses that you can find are extremely important. But like this on Dead World, I'm not sure if you turn fish down to nothing, can you still beachcomb fish? If you turn deer down to none, can you still beachcomb deer or wolf? Because you can definitely find wolf and deer carcasses in beachcombing. Ragged, that's fine. I can get 2 cloth out of that in 20 minutes. That's a good trade when you've got no cloth available elsewhere. You know, your best option is likely to find curtains in a house somewhere, but... Okay, I see crows over here. There might be a deer carcass. Yeah, less than appealing is the right term for that, for sure. Like, look at this. You can even find planks while beachcombing. Here's another fish. I would gladly eat this fish, but as we learned in the last stream, fish gives vitamin C. And so through trial and error, I have set back my scurvy unintentionally by I don't even know how long. That's why I made the fishing tackle, because I assumed that the fish wouldn't give it. But I also am happy that it does, because it makes sense. Because you're eating the whole fish. Whereas for the deer, like, you're just eating the meat. I guess. I don't know. Maybe they have... What are they? Oh, what are they called? The oils? The omega... something? I can't remember. Fish oil. I do want to make sure that it's a carcass and it's not like a corpse. Okay, it is a carcass. Feathers. I'm going to grab the feathers. And there's cedar right here. Interesting. There's also potentially a wolf nearby. Those... Yeah, oh. Joellen just got home. The story is not yet written. That's fine. Yeah, there might be a fish near... There's like some overturned boats over there. Omega-3s, I think, yeah. I couldn't remember if omega was even the right word. I haven't drank enough of my coffee yet. That's probably what it is. There's another deer. Now, can I get up this way? Yes. And down this way might be a bit of a challenge. Well, it looks like I'm committed. Okay. And just tiptoe my way down. Oh, good lord. Why have I done this? Okay. Whew. I have not done this before. That's... Oh, I thought I was going to take damage. Yeah, the omega-3 fatty acids, right? Or the oils. I don't know. I used to know things, and I can't even pretend that I know them anymore. Alright, we're definitely going up here, and I'm going to hit some rocks. Or I'm going to hit some rabbits with some rocks. And then I will try my best to maybe harvest the deer. It's warm in the windshade still with the torch, so that's good. I mean, I am encumbered. What am I encumbered with? Probably all the firewood I picked up beachcombing. Yeah, she just got in the door. She hasn't come in this way yet, I don't think, but I will tell her that you said hi. Yeah, she was at some sort of dinner with some of her friends. Is that 3 rabbits? No, it's 2 rabbits in a backpack. Okay. I'm always shocked when I think that there's 3 rabbits in a location. Alright, so this is wind shaded here. I'm going to drop just a couple of things. Oh, that skipped right over top of it. Okay, I have to remember I need sticks. And I dropped my hacksaw. Of course I did. And my hatchet, so that's fine. That's a lot of limbs. More sticks. I'll use coal in the fire, but... Alright. A little rusty throwing rocks. I have to make sure I don't lose these rabbits all the way down the hill. So I'm going to try to flank them. Point blank. Oh, don't go that way. Those wolves are a little closer than I'd like them to be. I mean, I suppose it's smart to have run this way, but I'd prefer that they didn't. Just really not doing well with the throwing of the stones today. Yikes. So coffee is cold. Crap. I probably should have drank some of that. It's good to save your coffee when you can, but it's also important to know when to use your resources.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, we'll drop the rabbits. How about that? Is that good? Nice, a book about fire, some peaches. There might be something in this bag, food-wise. Nope. Another can. Oh. I don't need the can, so I'm going to let that be. I do want this other sapling. Yeah, because if I'm able to get this deer, I don't ever have to come back up here. If I don't get this deer, then there's still a reason to come back up here, but... I often go to a place like Desolation and don't return. And that is mostly because of what I used to do. I used to just always be... I need to search everything in the map, so before I go to the next map. And luckily I've been able to avoid having to play like that, because it can be tedious, and I get annoyed at myself because of my own ways. I'm gonna put that on there, so we're definitely gonna be warm. Let me get my tools. Oh, okay. Now I have to be careful with this. Actually do have some water, so I'm gonna not. Right now, how does this work? I have to be careful somehow with these rabbits if I want. I'm just gonna get them all, whatever. I don't want to lose anything from these rabbits because I need the hides. Even if I don't take them with me, because I know I have rabbit hides curing elsewhere. Oh, and it's okay. Oh, that's right. They may have fixed that. There was an update last night. Like my console got a long dark update last night. So maybe they fixed some of that stuff. I completely forgot. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to test it right now. I'm going to take this meat off of here and hope that the rabbit doesn't disappear. I forgot I might end up taking some thirst damage, but... Okay, they fixed it, and I just healed my intestinal parasites. That's fantastic. Let's drink some of this water. Warm up this coffee.
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah, it is dark out here. I should have done the deer, because the deer is not going to be frozen anymore. That's fine. I have the knife. That's good enough. 8 minutes, 12 minutes. Okay, I can get at least some of the meat off of this. Oh, this couldn't be more perfect. The fact that this is working out very nicely. how long for that? 8 minutes. This is 2 minutes. Okay, let's hopefully not accidentally eat the fresh, uncooked venison. High five fatty acids, right? Alright, 3 minutes till that's done. I'll just wait until it's cooked. I'll finish the cooking process, because then it's whatever. Yeah, so I'm set up for... Wait, what is going on? I got the cabin fever risk? Oh, it's the sprain risk. Okay. It's like I managed to get rid of the cabin fever risk, which is good. Okay, now I can get one of these guts. I'll harvest this whole deer, like the ravaged deer. I'm gonna get the hide off of it. Yeah, I still have to deal with that rabbit. I'm so glad that they fixed that bug. Like, they weren't going to do anything before the break. Right, that was the plan that I remember hearing. They were gonna just let it be, and then, you know, whatever issues we had, it would give them a chance to compile a list of things that they needed to work on. And I was happy with that, you know. I'm more than happy to just deal with whatever issues happen, because, you know, every time there's an update, no matter how good of a job playtesting or anything like that, you know, there's always going to be issues that are unforeseen and obviously are not intentional. Alright, so that's cooked. I'm going to make a little bit more water. I can't remember if I left any behind. And then I've got torches. Got two 100% torches, so that's perfectly fine. No. Yeah, you don't want to use a hacksaw if you can help it to get the hide off of animals, because it takes forever. Alright, I will still take a bunch of torches with me, because I'd like to not use the 100%ers if I can, but if I have to, I will. There we go. And I'll finish this rabbit later. I'll bring it down, so I'm going to try to go to the transition cave, and I still do want to sleep in a snow shelter if I can. I'm not going to be able to run, and I'm going to be very stinky. It's not 3 scent markers, but there's... I don't want to repeat of the last time I was walking in the dark, exhausted, because that nearly killed me. But this time I don't have the hammer, so I would almost instinctively go for the hatchet. I almost always go for the hatchet in a struggle. I'll just carefully work my way down. There is another rabbit that spawns below here. I don't think I'm gonna be too concerned about trying to get that, though. Unless it's right in front of me. I'm not gonna go out of my way to hunt it. But yeah, over there, I do believe that there's another rabbit spawn. Now, most of the time, if I stay in this map, I'll bring all of the stuff from Katie's Corner to the mine, which is that way. But that does lead me pretty dangerously close to the wolves. Over here, I might not even get noticed by any wolves. Yeah, the hatchet definitely seems to be the right call in almost every situation, for sure. I've been fortunate, though. Sometimes when I use the hammer, it works out well. But you don't always have the hatchet, and that's the main thing. Is you can find the hammer Or I mean, even the pry bar technically works, but I like the idea that if I survive and I used a hatchet, the wolf that I got into a struggle with is also is going to be bleeding and will bleed out. And then, if nothing else, that wolf will no longer be a problem. But you have to wait for it to die for it to not be a problem. Because like I said, I've said it before. I've been chasing down a wolf that I got into a struggle with, and it was bleeding and it was still running scared. And I aimed my bow at it because it was running towards me because I got in its way on purpose to try to get a good angle. And before I could before I could release the bow, the wolf was very close and managed to get into a wolf struggle with me. And I thought that was very odd. I wasn't sure exactly what happened in that moment. I do believe the wolf either A, got out of its panic mode, or it was the other more likely situation was because I aimed at it, it went from scared to attack mode. And I was so close to it that it happened so quickly. Alright, how many sticks do I have? I have 13 sticks, so I need just a few more. And then I can make my snow shelter. I don't need to sleep outside because the cabin fever risk has gone away, but it probably will be helpful because there's a lot of places indoors in Coastal Highway and I don't want to have to sleep outside if I have a nice warm bed that I can get into. Yeah, I spent quite a few nights in Scruffy's cave. Don't roll into the tree. Nice. I mean, I survived. That's the thing that I like to try to say is at least you didn't die, right? You're not dead yet. And again, unless, if it's no recovery, that's a different story. You're not dead yet is just a formality in most situations when you're like playing no recovery and get into a struggle and your condition gets really low. There's not a lot you can do to bounce back from that. There are stims in the game still, but I don't think there's as many. And again, this is talking low loot. On a low loot game setting, even for custom, because you could do a no recovery run where you set everything to pilgrim settings, and there's nothing wrong with that. But on a pilgrim, you're gonna very much likely find more stims than you would on a normal low loot run. Alright, so I only have 2 stones, so I might take another one. No, I'm just gonna leave these here.
Man, I could use a drink.
Yep, I know, you need a lot of stuff, Astrid. You need sleep more than anything, but I'm going to have to cut this log down. I'm going to start this fire. I'll use the cedar. I'm going to save the accelerant because I don't need it right now. Alright, one second. I'm going to mute it real quick. Sorry. I was taking more than just a sip of coffee, and I didn't want that process being picked up on the mic. I'm not sure that it was before, but don't want to make any... We hear enough of the food noises while we're playing the game, right? So I'm pretty sure that this is a safe spot for my fire, so I'm not worried about adding extra fuel to it. And I still have the coffee, but I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, let's see here. Cedar limb with the hatchet. I should have waited to do that and brought all of this stuff in here because I've been... My character has 2 cent markers on him. Alright, let's drop those things for now. Yep, no running. But yeah, I don't think the wolf could have smelled me over here, even if they were... I mean, if they were close by, if they were following me, they would probably follow me all the way over this way, but... It seems fine. Okay, now I can drop off a few things. I'm going to use my lantern because I can't see very much. I think I dropped coal right here. Yes, I did. Nice, and I can take at least one stone. I left those stones out there because I like putting a rock cache near that spot.
He's getting too heavy to carry.
I think I'm trying to train myself for a potential outer loper run in the future. Because I did outer loper in the past, but I didn't know enough about where things were. I cannot see. Where is the exit? Here's the exit. No, I didn't leave anything in there. This would be a good spot to leave stuff. Like if you have like so much coal and you don't want to drop 30 coal or like sticks. I like using containers for sticks because it's so much easier to transfer a large number of items to and from containers versus to and from, or like having to drop them and pick them all up individually. It certainly does seem to take a lot of time. And it saves on having to push the button so many times. I'm pretty sure I dropped everything that needed to cure. Yep. I'm just going to go ahead and eat this. Yeah, because there wasn't much there. And then this, I think, is a full piece. Yes, that should fill me right up. And then I'll have some water to set to the side. These should be just about almost ready to go. Alright, I'm going to get the gut off of this rabbit while I'm waiting. Oh, that was the other thing. Oh, I think I already said it. Right, they fixed the clothing doesn't... They made it so that clothing dries while you're wearing it next to a fire. So I'm very happy that they fixed that, because I was very adamant to tell anybody who would listen to be careful with your wet clothing when you're outside, because, yeah. So I don't have to do that anymore. Now I have to train myself not to be worried about it. There we go. My nice little pile of fire, or a pile of water. And then I'll make some more. And then I should have... Now, the other thing to be careful with here is when you're trying to adjust to figure out where are you going to place the snow shelter, be careful not to accidentally walk into your fire. Because that can be annoying. Alright, still an hour, 6 minutes till boiled. I'll make just a little bit more while I harvest this rabbit. I'll do that by hand. Yeah, see, that's interesting. Why was that? What was that motion? Did I stab myself with the bones? What happened there? That was cool. I mean, I think that was cool. So boiled dry. Take these off of there, and I'm just going to grab all of the torches that I can, because I don't think I'm going to need this fire. And I don't want to continue to burn the firewood if I don't have to. And then where else can I do this? I can drop like 10 pieces of coal. I'll drop those things. And I still have lots of water. Very good. Can't run. It's almost night, or like it's past the middle of the night, so I do have to sleep soon because I don't want to have my sleep schedule be completely out of whack. I deal with that in my own personal life, and it's not good. Alright, let me just move this deer carcass, the deer hide. Move that out the way, put that gut down, put this rabbit pelt down. Now where did I put... There they are, the saplings. Okay. Back into the snow shelter we go. And I'm more than likely going to break down that snow shelter when I leave. I'm not going to let it sit there because I want the cloth back. I'll end up losing 3 cloth in the process. But the other thing you can do if you know you want to have a potential snow shelter somewhere. Also, they fixed this. You can't leave that on there and have it be warm when you wake up anymore. So no more leaving teas on the fire for an extended period of time and having them be forever warm. Oh, sorry, what was I saying? Oh yeah, you can leave things behind. So if I wanted to, I could leave 15 sticks and 5 cloth right here, and then break this down, and the next time I'm here, if I need the snow shelter, I don't have to carry the materials, I just know that I have the materials ready to go. Alright, speaking of being ready to go, it is cold out here without the fire, so I need to check to make sure the snow shelter is toasty warm. It's warm enough. So it's with the bedroll, and the torch will go down, so I'm at like plus 7 degrees, so I'll sleep for 6, and hopefully it doesn't blizzard. Alright, Janet. Magic, thanks for hanging out. It's good to see you. Nice, it's morning. It is a little chilly, but it's not too bad. The fog has persisted, which is good. Yeah, have a good night. Thanks again for hanging out. I'm going to sleep a little bit longer. How much longer do I want to sleep? I guess 3 more hours. I don't have to get completely rested. I would just like to be warm enough to be... I might be able to break this snow shelter down without starting a fire. Alright, minus 10. There we go. So there's 6 sticks and 5 cloth, so if I do that, perfect. Actually going to drop off all of the cloth because I have bandages. I got 6 bandages. I've got a lot of burnt out torches. So I'll drop those and I'll take 1 stick, and then I've got... That water should be fine. I got 2 liters almost of water, right? Yeah, 2 liters of water. And then I'll leave this... I'll leave the blue flare. Let's see, what else can I leave here? I'll leave that. That should be good. Excuse me. And then I'll end up picking up more stones, because the caves always have tons of stones in them, so you just have to... And, like, there's more right here, actually. If you are interested in making stone caches, rock caches, they're very handy. Just make sure that if you see stones, like around here, pick them up. Even if you don't take them with you, if you pick them up, they'll respawn. So there, I just picked up like another 7 stones, and now that's probably almost 15 or 20 stones. You need 50 of them, though. And if you go back and forth through these caves, the stones will respawn faster than the coal. But it really doesn't take as much time as you might think for the stones to respawn. There we go. And yeah, see right here. I didn't grab these before. I'm only going to take 3 of them. I was carrying 5, but 3 is enough. I like carrying 5 if I know I'm going to be trying to get by a wolf. Like if you're trying to lead a wolf by throwing stones, 3 might not be enough, because you don't want to have 0 stones. But 1 stone could be enough. As long as, like, even if you're hunting, you know, out there trying to get ptarmigan or rabbits with the stones, if you pick up the stone that you throw then one is enough. All right. I'm so nosy. I wonder if there's an exit there, because there used to be a body on the other side, like a corpse. It might have been a different cave, though. I might be confusing this and another cave. I rewatched my last stream, right? And I'm doing my best not to say the word like so much. So if I cut myself off while I'm in the middle of a sentence, it's probably because I'm self-aware of that, and I try not to repeat words too often. Because I know it can be annoying. Most people probably didn't notice, but I'm sure there are some people who were like, oh, please stop saying that word. It's not that it's a bad word, but if you hear somebody say something over and over and over again, it might get annoying. So I try my best not to be annoying. Sometimes I just am, though. Okay, so I'm gonna break this torch down. It sounds windy. It might not be too bad. Alright, I'm gonna refill this to get rid of the lantern fuel that I have. I still haven't used the insulated flask. That's pretty awesome to have. Now, am I warm yet? No. Okay, so I'm going to craft some fishing tackle. Because if I run out of sewing kits, it's nice to have the fishing tackle to repair stuff. Or if you want to save the sewing kits, if you get a moose hide and you want to make the moose hide satchel, it's faster with the sewing kit than it is with the fishing tackle. And the deer pants, the rabbit mitts, the rabbit gloves, all of the things that I'm going to want to be crafting are going to be crafted much faster with a sewing kit. And then all of the repairs that I did on my clothing... Oh, speaking of... All the repairs I did, I could have used the fishing tackle instead. Yeah. I mean, everyone has their moments, right? We're all people. We all have our moments. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so it's not so bad. I have no... I did end up with 5 stones. That's fine. 11... There's 12. Did I end up using and didn't remake? No, I have 1. Okay. I like to have 15 Old Man Beard lichen. That is not prepared. And I usually like to have 2 prepared wound dressings ready to go, because sometimes you get into a wolf struggle and you get 2 blood losses, which would mean 2 separate infection risks. Okay, sometimes there's a corpse over here, but I don't see one today. The sun is shining oh so brightly. Oh, that's right, I wanted to beachcomb. I think I left some fuel in this cave. I can't remember. If I didn't, I would like to. Okay, so there's 1 cedar. I'm going to drop a few coal. Alright, it's not that bad. I do have to be careful of a wolf, though. Hey, what's up, some guy? How's it going? Oh, hi, Lazo. How's it going? Good to see everyone. So I made it. I'm alive. I didn't die. At least not yet. Still, it's still possible that things turn south quickly because Crumbling Highway has a few wolves, and they can be very dangerous. I mean, wolves in general can be quite dangerous, but the best thing to do is know where the wolves are. If you can spot them, then you're good. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no, you're fine. Yeah, I started a little while ago, but we're not done yet. Okay, so yeah, there's another deer carcass here. I'm just going to collect the feathers for now. Sometimes the wolves will be right here. Other times they're up there. And what might happen is they might be under that arch on the ice. So what I want to do, or what I'd like to do, is try to do some more beachcombing. Don't know how far over I can go, and I have to be very careful with the weak ice, because I'm not 100% sure where the weak ice starts, but it looks like there might be something right there on the right side. Don't know what that is. Might be fish. I don't think you can get over to that part there. Yeah, that's two different fish. Also be very careful when you're beachcombing, when you pick up fish, that you're not suddenly dealing with weak ice and encumbered. Because you might fall through before you can get off of the weak ice again. And I heard a wolf, and they're gonna hear me. They're gonna smell me here real soon. So I'm gonna try to get these fish somewhat closer to safety. Like right there. That's good enough. Oh my goodness, Willow. Oh boy. Oh crap. Sorry, I was reading a comment as I was standing on weak ice. Oh my good lord. Oh, that could have been bad. Yes, Willow's saying hello to somebody, everybody. Okay, that's enough. Oh, hold on one second here.
Sure getting cold.
Thank you, that's enough. Come lie down. Please. Good girl. Alright, she is annoyed at me for not being done streaming, but I also started a little bit late, so I'm not quite ready to be done. And I'm going to... I probably should have stopped and tried to harvest one of those deer because I'm running a little low on food. Or like my calories are running low. And with the sun being shining like it is, if I do see a wolf, yeah, there it is. There's a wolf. Okay. And there's likely a second one, yep. Okay, it might be warm in this cave. If it is, I can try to sleep a little bit. Pork and beans, I'm just going to leave those there. Or, actually, I might cook them. Hopefully I'm warm in the back of this cave, because then I can read... Because I fell behind on the comments here. Oh, it's so very nice and warm. Okay, good. Alright, bear with me, everyone who's watching after the fact. You got an aurora? Were you looking for an aurora? I guess I forgot. Okay, fishing tackle. Doesn't matter if you use tackle with 5% or 100% for fishing. If you want a hardcore safe up the metal. Yes, I do that. I love doing that. I like to use the fishing tackle, and then well, here's the thing too is while you're in the fishing hut, you try to store any extra tackle that is high percentage because it'll use the highest percent tackle first. I think. I don't think it'll automatically use the lowest percent tackle. So that's good advice though. That is a great point. Saving your fishing tackle. So yeah, like right now I have 2 tackle, neither of them have been used, so it wouldn't matter if I was to fish, it would use one of those 2. But because my fishing skill is so low, the chance of me breaking my fishing tackle is pretty high. I don't know what the number is, but it's pretty high. And the only time you would break your tackle is when you would have caught a fish. So that's another kick in the teeth, as it were. So it's like, oh, okay, if you're struggling to fish and get food from fishing, and then you only have 1 fishing tackle and it breaks, then you're kind of out of luck. But if you don't have a sewing kit, or even if you wanted to repair clothing, so like I would love to repair this rabbit skin, but I can't. So here's an example. If I go to repair, it's 30 minutes for the hat, but it's 48 minutes for the fishing tackle, so it's not a huge difference. Well, let's say I wanted to repair the boots. It's an hour and a half for the sewing kit, so it's going to be almost 2.5 hours with the fishing tackle. So I don't know what those numbers equate to, but the fishing tackle's almost, I want to say 50% longer. Alright, that wolf is like right there. I don't like that. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pass time for 1 hour. I probably should have done that in the bedroll. Okay, it's fogging. That's awesome. Oh, I was going to keep reading the comments. Sorry. In MS? Where's MS? I'm probably just spacing because my brain's starting to turn into mush. Oh, you got well fed, got lots of food. That's awesome. With climbing iron, you get some extra seconds for thin ice. Oh, yes. I don't have those yet. It would be a good idea for me to try to get those. I need more leather. Oh, no, I don't. I have just enough leather. Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be going to Timberwolf Mountain right away, and I certainly don't. If I go to Timberwolf Mountain, then I'll go to Ash Canyon, but I wasn't sure when I was going to head to those areas. It would be a good idea to get the technical backpack, though. Oh, you're saying that it's just continuing to Aurora on you. I gotcha. Yeah, it's weird because sometimes you want the Aurora and it just doesn't happen. And then you're like, it would be so cool if it didn't Aurora right now, and of course that's when it'll happen. When you want it to, it seems very rare. Alright, did those wolves go away? It seems like they may have. I don't know how far away they went. They are not on the ice at the moment. Mystery Lake, okay. Oh, that's fine. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to be certain because you might be talking about a specific location and I'm not very good at remembering the names of stuff. There are some places where I'll always remember, like camp office. I might stumble trying to remember what it is sometimes, but... Oh. No weak ice. I think you still can find metal beachcombing. Like just regular scrap metal. But then you can also find, like I didn't find this beachcombing, but I have found tool, like simple or quality tools while beachcombing. And if you harvest them, they give you, what, like 3 scrap metal each? So you can definitely find metals beachcombing. I think they made it so that almost every single item in the game, and again, don't quote me because I don't know for a fact, there's a sapling, but quite a few items that were like once they're gone, are no longer that way because of beachcombing. There's another bandage. Like that. Is that a piece of leather? That's awesome. And a stick, and look at that. Is that scrap metal right there? Looks like it. There's some scrap metal. Oh no! Oh my lord, that was a little too close. That had me quite nervous. Okay, because it's foggy and I'd like to have some food in my stomach because I'm going to have to sleep here soon. I think I'm going to try to harvest this deer. And it's a little chilly, so I might have to start a fire, but I mean, it's a good idea to start a fire no matter what because of the wolves. And because they're not on the ice anymore, they're likely up there. Yeah, I can hear you. I definitely hear you. Now, can I start a fire near this? I can. Very good. So right up to about here. Yeah, the shore gave the bandage. And I was able to find birch bark, I found cattails. Like I found a cattail head, found cattail stalks, I found birch and maple saplings, I found clothing, I found dead bodies, dead animal carcasses. What else have I found? Fish, books. I found a fishing book. I found spray paint beachcombing. It's a little ridiculous in a way, but it's also pretty awesome. Maybe I should have made some water while I was doing this, but this doesn't take too long. I also should have put my torch out, but it wasn't the best torch. I like this. I'm weird. I like to save the sewing kit. I don't know what it is. But it is important to use the fishing tackle. You don't want to just hold on to fishing tackle forever. And that was 4 minutes. Now you know I'm going to try and get the guts and the hide. And I'll risk the wolves as long as the weather stays clear. I'll bring the guts and the hide to the basement because I think I left some stuff in the basement I might want. Alright, it's starting to clear up, so that's not great. But I'm warm. I'm going to actually get this coffee down just for emergencies. I'll do up a little bit of water while I get this other gut. And I'll have to... I might not be able to do any more water. Because I don't want... I'm kind of heavy at the moment. Yeah, that's what... I think I enjoy that location very much, for sure. 4 minutes till ready, 10 minutes till ready. Okay. A little worried about this wind. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I know you can't, Astrid, but you know what? You're gonna. Actually, I think I might have to make some more water. And I'll just really hope that I can. There, we'll do that, and if the fire goes out, then it goes out. Oh no, I understood what you said. It's all good. I mess up when I type a lot. Oh, harvest level 3. Sweet. Okay, in 12 minutes until boiled. That means I can probably make some more tinder. So I only have 9, so I'll do this. Wait, how long do I have? 10 minutes. Perfect. It's easier to make tinder with the sticks than it is with the paper, somehow. And then just enough to get another torch. And thank you so much, my poor dear friend. This is looking sketchy. It very much looks like it could Aurora. Okay, as long as I don't run headfirst into a wolf, I should be okay. I'd like to check that car. I don't remember if I checked it last time. I think I did, though. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I left in here. I was supposed to make the pork and beans. I was going to cook them for a skill point, but...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, have a good night, Britt. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, yes. Okay, so... And it's the dog food's fantastic. Look at all this stuff. Oh, and these things are cured. So I can drop this. No, that's not what I meant. Where's the other gut? There it is. So I'll take these cured guts with me and the deer hide. What else can I do? I'm probably going to end up sleeping in this building because I don't trust what's going on outside as far as the weather. Put this down. Oh, that's not what I meant. I'll try to keep these torches going just for a minute, and this is probably... I'm going to do a few more things inside of this building, but this is more than likely where I'm going to end the stream. Which won't be right away, but it will be pretty soon, because normally I would have liked to have started at 8 o'clock or even sooner, and then be done by now, because I know it's late. It's a Saturday, but it's still late. So I'm going to break these down for just to make sure I have a few sticks. Yeah, I should have cooked those beans. That's what I was supposed to do that, but I can leave them here. I can cook them another time. I'll definitely leave some of this water. So at least there's something here. And because my condition's in great shape, I'm going to risk this bad dog food. And if that doesn't poison me, then I'll... And if I have enough room, I'll also risk the chocolate bar. I got away with that one. Definitely got away with that. 5% dog food is not good quality. Alright. There we go. What's what? What did I do? I missed one? You screamed from the wolf. That happens if a wolf surprises you, or sometimes a bear, maybe even a moose. It can be shocking, and that's usually when that happens, right? When we're not expecting it. How many calories do I have? I can almost eat this. What can I do for like 10 minutes? I could read. I don't think I have quite enough daylight left to get a full reading session. I can make some more tinder. Or I could break down these torches. I'll do that. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, you would think that the cabin fever wouldn't be quite that bad because it's terrible outside. And you'd be less upset by staying indoors more often because you don't want to be in the terrible weather, but who knows? Alright, just sharpen some stuff. Trying to burn enough calories to be able to eat the whole chocolate bar. I don't want to have to take more than one bite off of an item that might give me food poisoning. Because then I'm doubling the chance that I get it. Alright, that knife is sharp. This hatchet will be sharp. I've got so many whetstones, and I left whetstones behind, I think. Oh boy, oh boy. I know, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, Willow is of the impression that it's over. We're done. No food poisoning, please. Okay, I got super lucky there. I've gotten food poisoning from a 70% chocolate bar. Or like 60-something percent. I've definitely gotten food poisoning from food that was well above 16, 15%, so... You found a hunting knife? Well, Wintermute's awesome like that. You're going to find all the goodies. Almost every cool item that is in the game is likely to be available somewhere in story mode, which is really cool. Alright, well, perfect timing. Sounds like it's windy, possibly a blizzard. Conditions as full as it can be. I'm warm. I have no cabin fever risk. And most of the clothing's in good shape. Like, some of it's starting to wear down a little. These are starting to get a little rough. I could repair those. I think you can get 40% max from repairing thermals. Hide. Couple of guts. Few guts. I might leave this... No, I think I'll take the scrap metal. Never know when you're going to need it. I wonder if you can repair this. You cannot. Okay. Very cool. So, I've never really messed around with these. So, does this make this 3 kill? Okay, this does add to the... Also, I could store up to 10 coffees in this. Oh boy, Willow. I know. Okay. And they stay warm for 6 hours, right? That's awesome. Wait, sorry. What's going on? Oh yeah, Stalker. Stalker has all the loot as well. Yes. Your main run. Oh, okay. Well, at Stalker and below, like anything that isn't a low loot run has the potential for every item available. If you have, excuse me, if you have a low loot run, which is what Interloper is by default, then certain items are not available. So, like, as far as I'm aware, unless you had some sort of special save, like, I know that when they first updated Tales and did the loot shuffle and all that stuff, people were finding items they weren't supposed to on Interloper. Like, people were finding the revolver and, like, certain food items, and I forget what else, but... like the special bow, the new rifle. People were finding things that wasn't supposed to be on Interloper. So unless you still have a save from one of those times where you were able to find stuff that was glitched out or a bug, you're not going to find like Stacy soda, the orange soda, MREs, there's like snow pants, the expedition parka, the mucklucks, so clothing items. You won't find laying on the ground the hunting knife or the hatchet. There's several other items you're not going to find on low loot, no matter what other settings you have. So. Oh, you still have that? Nice, that's cool. Oh, so it like works, but it doesn't, right? Because they patched a bunch of the stuff so it doesn't happen anymore, and that's why I was like, because Turkey Steam has a save, or had a save where he was in one of the caves, and I think he was leaving Mountain Town, and had gone through the ravine basin. Or, yeah, he went through the basin into Forlorn Muskeg near, I forget what the name of that place is. I always forget. Where the moose spawns. So there's a cave up there, and he went into that cave, and he was trying to leave that cave, and every single time he tried to leave that cave, his game crashed. And so if they did, and I assume they fixed that bug, that game save file is probably still somewhat corrupted in a way. Because even though they fixed it, it still has those. They're already saved into the file, so they might have fixed the issue for future files, but they can't delete the item from your saved game. So having that item when you're not supposed to could cause issues. I totally see that. Oh, you only had found 24 bullets, but that's still pretty good, especially when you don't even have those items turned on in the settings. I am almost always encumbered. Even with the well-fed, I'm still managing to be almost 6 kilograms overweight. And it's probably like the salt and like the extra oil I found. I found some more oats. Like I've got some heavy. It's all the tools. I got 17 kilograms of tools, and of course I'm carrying 12 kilograms of fire starting stuff. It's the books. I've got 3 kilograms worth of books, and then 5.5 of coal, and then I'll eventually have a lot more than 9 sticks. Like even the matches, I'm carrying almost half a kilogram of matches. So yeah, this has been fun though. I think it's about time though. I already got my save. I've just been kind of hanging out here chatting. But I think it is time for me to end the stream. I'm sorry for you guys and gals who came in a little bit later that I didn't that I'm now like ending the stream when we're still in having a nice conversation. I do apologize about that. Oh, it's just a trophy file at this point. Nice. Cool. Well, if you get a chance, and again, no obligations. If you want to, you feel free to watch the beginning part of the stream at your leisure. I'll be streaming again this Wednesday, I believe. And then, actually, before I go, let me just look at my calendar and make sure, because I'm going to be headed out of town, I think on the 22nd or the 23rd. So, I don't think I'll get a stream in next Saturday. So I'm going to do my best to stream this Wednesday, and then I won't have another stream until like the 30th at the earliest. So next Wednesday, and then it'll be like a week and a half after that I'll be able to stream again. But it was awesome. It was a good time. I enjoyed hanging out and talking with everybody. This is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh and Willow the whole time towards the end. Yeah, you're looking at me. I'm looking at you. All right, anyway, thanks again. All right, we'll see you next time. All right, bye.